Hey there, my fellow rejects. Rabbit here, and I want to go over a interesting build for the Arbitrator in Warhammer 40k Darktide. Yeah, this is gonna be an Arbitrator without their dog, a loner Arbitrator, and we're gonna try to make this build as beefy and hard-hitting as possible. Alright, so the main idea here is to just really stack up on their staggering capability and dishing out a ton of damage while doing it. Alright, so first thing we're going to look at is no escape. On elite and specialist kill, gain plus 10% damage, plus 10% movement speed for 4 seconds. Target neutralize. On elite or specialist kill, you replenish 10% toughness instantly and another 10% over 4 seconds. Hammer of Judgment. Plus 10% melee attack speed for 3 seconds on hitting 3 or more enemies with a melee attack. Force of Will. 7.5% toughness replenish on staggering an enemy, and we're going to be staggering a lot, so I'm pretty sure Force of will trigger a lot. Shield plates, 15% toughness replenished over 3 seconds on successful block, and another 10% instantly replenished on a perfect block. Cooldown of 1 second. Now, a perfect block, from what I understand, is that as an attack is coming in, you block like at the time where you're just about to be hit, and that is considered a perfect block. It's going to be pretty hard to accomplish, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm pretty sure the first half of it, just blocking, will be doing us a lot of good stuff. Alright, so next thing we're going to get is, of course, melee damage boost for extra 10%. Now, I was considering running Voltaic Shock Mine, but I think maybe the Arbides Grenade might be better. I'm not 100% sure. If you want to go with the Voltaic Shock Mine, you'll need to invest a point. You could probably take this off, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it does give you stun immunity, but we'll get to this section in a little bit. You could probably pull something else out from here and plug it in up here so we can get the Voltaic Shock Mine if that's something you want to do. But I'm just, for right now, going to get the Arbides Grenade. You get 4. You throw it, explodes a few seconds later. And then the next thing, of course, is Arbitrator Armor. We can't bypass it. You get plus 25. Next is Concussive. Melee weak spot hits make the enemy count as staggered for 4 seconds. So here we go. You really need to hit them in the weak spot, which for the most part is going to be the head. Alright, next one, Suppression Protocols. Hitting 3 or more enemies when an attack grants you for 5 seconds, plus 20% toughness damage reduction. Next one, the Aura. Breaking Descent, plus 10% damage versus staggered for you and allies' coherency. Alright, so that's buffing up the damage. I mean, this one right here, it's not too important for this particular build because that's just going to help with reload speed. And this one, I mean, we're not using it because we can't. Alright. That's going to be for it's most beneficial when you have the dog, but for this build, we don't want the dog. We're a lone wolf. We are the dog. Next one is going to be plasteel plates. Get another plus 25 toughness. Lone wolf is the keystone here. We no longer have the dog, but we get plus 10% damage, plus 10% attack speed, plus 15% toughness damage reduction. The blitz ability, the grenade, we get plus 1 to that. That's why we have 4 here. By default, it's 3. And then for 45, you get 1 charge replenished every 45 seconds for the Arbides Grenade and 90 seconds for the Voltaic Shock Mine. So I think that's the reason why I wanted to go with the Arbides Grenade, because you replenish those a lot faster. So I mean, to each their own. If you like it or not, you can switch it out.
If you fail, your
Next one
death
is
will be
Impact
considered
Boost, plus
suitable
25%
penance.
impact.
Praise the
Increases the
Emperor.
effectiveness of stagger on enemies. Now, I was thinking about Cleave, but I
Sergeant
mean, it's
Major,
only
I require
25%.
access to the
And
strategic area. Has it been
that's a new
attended to?
note here. I am using a bunch of new mods. I'll probably make a video and talk about it. Picked up a bunch of them after watching a couple of Mr. E's videos, so definitely check out their channel. I get a lot of my ideas from there, and I learned a lot from them. So big kudos to them for just consistently pushing out content to help the average reject like me. But yeah, apparently a Carapace armor cannot be cleaved by default. Amazing. Alright, next thing here is Break the Line. This is the class ability. Have a lot of fun with this one. So you just charge forward and bash, causing high stagger to enemies in front of you, and for 6 seconds you get plus 25% damage and 50% impact, which I believe impact is going to allow you to stagger enemies a lot easier. During the bash, you count as blocking, and you have a cooldown 20 seconds. So if you have like the Hive Scum that has that one aura, I think they have the one aura where they reduce the cooldowns and stuff. Uh, that's gonna make it go by really quick, and you're gonna get another charge. Ability modifier, accommodation from condemnation. For each elite specialist or monstrosity enemy you hit, you replenish 20% toughness, 15% stamina, up to 100% toughness, and 75 stamina. That's pretty cool. Targeted brutality at charge in, reduce cooldown your break line per hit during the charge. So 1 second per elite specialist and monstrosity, and 0.5 seconds per other enemy. Max reduction is 5 seconds. So if you can get a whole bunch of like heretics in one like large dash, you're gonna be looking at like 15 seconds at most if they're all like elite and specialists. But since you want to do this into a big crowd anyways, you're still gonna get like a good chunk of time back, even if it's just a bunch of like tiny normal heretics. Engage is the last thing we're going to get for this. You get plus 7.5 meters to your dashing distance. So good if you want to, if you see someone down and you're like super far away, you can like dash, and then you'll be able to pick them up pretty easily. Next one is Hold the Line. Staggering enemy grants one stack of 3% damage resistance on the next melee hit taken. Stacks 5 times and lasts for 8 seconds. Staggering non-human sized enemies grants 5 stacks. So, if you can hit like an Ogren, like reliably uh, in the head for the weak spot, you're going to be triggering this a lot. Maybe a little stagger. Enemies staggered by your melee attacks receive for 5 seconds plus 15% melee damage. Next one is Emperor's Fist. The first target hit by melee attack additionally receives plus 15% melee damage and 30% extra impact. So as you can see, we're really stacking up. We're going all in on staggering heretics, and just when they get staggered, they're going to take a little extra damage. Next one is Drive Them Back. Pushing grants for 5 seconds, 75% cleave. Now, I don't know if we really need that, because by ourselves, I think we can handle a crowd pretty easily, but for now, I'm going to leave that in there because I think it could help with like at least like horde clearing. Maybe I'll do a test on this after we're done talking about the build itself. We might do 2 test runs, one with this and one without, and we'll see if I can well, it depends on if I can find another spot to plug in or take away to plug in to get to the shock mine. But I don't know if the shock mine's really worth it because the RB's grenade. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe for now I'll just stick with this. Concentrate. My gosh. All right. So we got sidetracked by my own thoughts. Wait to the Lex, plus 50% damage for 5 seconds after a heavy melee attack. I mean, this should be triggering a lot because you want to wind up a good hit, right? So that's another way to get extra damage. Next one is True Grit. This one's going to be pretty good. It just limits the maximum health damage taken from an attack to 50. So you probably would be able to tank a pretty hefty attack from like a Crusher doing their overhand strike and the Mauler. I've not had a chance to really test that out yet, but that should enable you to live. I'll actually talk about this one before we go to the Keystone. Strike down plus 50% melee rending on staggered enemies. So from what I understand about rending, this just kind of helps you get through the armor a little bit better. And the more direct damage we can do, the better we will be. Keystone is forceful. Staggering hits and blocked attacks grant stacks of forceful. It lasts for 5 seconds and stacks 10 times. Each stack gives you plus 5% impact and plus 2.5% damage resistance. You remove a stack on taking damage. Animate Will, while having 10 stacks of forceful, for 3 seconds after dropping below 10 stacks, you gain stun immunity and perfect blocks can block all attacks. Now again, I'm not sure how good I will be at doing perfect blocks, but I at least want to get this so I don't get like stun locked. There's some stuff in there that was like really mess you up if you just get stunned for even a second. Next is Will the Lex. Get plus 0.5% toughness replenish for each second of forceful stack. Targets acquired while having 10 stacks of forceful, and for 3 seconds after dropping below 10 stacks, you gain plus 10% attack speed and 50% cleave. So I think we could actually. Where was that? I already take it out. I can't remember. Where was that cleave thing I was talking about earlier? Hello. It was around here somewhere. Now I can't find it when I want to look for it. Why do I do this to myself? Nope. Nopey nope, nope, nope. Really, where is it? I do not know where it went. Imposing force could be pretty interesting to use too. There's always going to be a lot of elites and specialists. 10% impact. Hell, I don't know where it went. I don't want to look for it anymore. Anyways, that's target acquired, and then the last one is Judicial Force. Stagger nearby enemies upon reaching 0 stacks or 10 stacks of forceful. 5-second cooldown, and cooldown is separate for 0 stacks and for 10 stacks. So if this is going up and down a lot, I think forceful will become insanely powerful. Alright, so that is the build, at least for the talents, but for the weapons, I'm just going to be using Shock Maul and Suppression Shield. That's... Wow, okay, now I actually need a cough drop, because this is starting to really annoy me. This isn't a proper Rabid Rabbit video without me having to choke him out, phlegm, and need a cough drop. Okay, so this is the breakdown of oops. This is the breakdown of the stats. 80% to everything except for defense. I don't think we really need it. But the perks is going to be 25% damage against unyielding enemies and carapace enemies. So this is going to help us fight better against those big monsters and boss battles. And carapace just because, well, they're super armored and we want them to perish as soon as possible. Blessings, these could probably be something better out there, but this is what I got. Offensive defense plus 10% melee strength for your next attack per stamina bar spent while blocking. Stacks 5 times, lasts 3.5 seconds per stack. Each attack consumes 1 stack and refreshes the attack active duration. Jeez, I can't talk. Hammer blow plus 25% impact for 3.5 seconds on hit. Stacks for 5 can generate multiple stacks per swing or push attack, can be refreshed during active duration. So I think this is actually one that you really want to use because it's going to help you stagger enemy a lot quicker. This one is the Exterminator Shotgun. It's not the perfect stat distribution, but ideally you want 80% to everything except for mobility. It's going to get, for the perks, is plus 25% damage against unyielding enemies and 10% reload speed. Now, I don't know if this is really vital. I think this will only shave off like a few seconds, if at all. There's probably a better perk out there. Maybe we can look at Hadron before we go and test this. Blessings, Fire Frenzy, plus 10% damage to enemies within 12.5 meters for 3.5 seconds after killing enemy within 12.5 meters. Stacks 5 times, can be refreshed during active duration. So this is just going to help us, clear out stuff that's like super close to us. I mean, you're not going to be dealing a whole bunch at range anyway, so you want to make sure you can get something in front of you dead and quick. Scatter shot, plus 12% critical chance for each enemy hit by your previous attack. Stacks 5 times, remove all stacks on the next shot even when shooting air. So just make sure you hit your targets wisely, and hopefully this will get scatter shot to trigger as much as possible. Now there is probably better blessings, so maybe we'll just go take a quick look over here. This is just be off the cusp, not a lot of planning. Didn't plan on doing this. Let's look at the perks first. Reload speed. Is there anything better that we can do here? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to do a whole bunch of damage against black armored anyways. I don't know. I think by default something that could be pretty good is just ranged critical strike chance right here, not damage. Because I think when you crit, you bypass any kind of armor and it like kind of doubles the damage at least, from what I understand. Now let's re-bless it. Is there anything better than Scattershot? I don't know if I'm smart enough to do a bunch of weapon swapping. Electrocuted, no. No. Nope, my aim is gonna be pretty crappy. Oh, interesting. Born in Blood and Death Spitter might be interesting. So you fire this into a crowd of normal I'm not about to say readers, normal heretics. You're gonna most likely be gaining a lot of toughness back. This will help with just dealing more damage, though. I don't know. Strength increases damage, stagger, and cleave. Oh, maybe we'll get that. Get that instead of cleaving thingy. Alright, well, that's it right there. Gonna test this out.
Strive for efficiency in all things, Varlet.
Okay. I'm gonna pause it now just in case it takes a while to find something. Okay, got a match. Took a few minutes. Alright, so this is gonna be test 1. See how this goes on Damnation. Might make adjustments to the build after this, but we will see. Oh nice, this guy joined in.
Oh, Hot. I'm working on a good mood, and I don't need you spoiling it.
A grand district. Still subject to legs breaking, I suspect.
Head straight for Archive and cigarettes. Let's get this done.
Try not to get yourselves killed. I hate data
Okay.
work.
All right, this is Voxel. Almost there.
Ooh, was that person using the Hellbore last gun?
Back off! You're wasting effort on that armor!
Oh shoot, a plague ogre, where? Oh,
We're not losing this fight!
my goodness, we did it!
Get back!
Trying to ping that. I kept getting my buttons mixed up, I changed it to F.
Find another entrance nearby. Not as salubrious, but you'll be fine.
Let me pass!
Advance! Live on fire! Hold that first or die!
It seems that we're popular! That should keep the beauty quiet! Out of my way!
Drop down. Don't want to get cut off. Get cut off like a fool. Destroyed.
Beauty down!
Alright, cool. That was good timing because that trapper was going to get me. forgot I have a grenade.
The vent stuff decks your only way in. I'm sure you can work around it along. Hello, brothers. Everything. We're the best group of rejects you ever served with.
Being the only group of rejects I've ever served with, the compliment is not more than good.
Easy as the Hellboy. What a champion right there. I love the Hellboy. On the way. Goodbye. I got it, boys. Let's go.
They just crouch.
Away with you!
Goodbye, Gunner Man. What was that noise? Sounds like something's near me, but it wasn't. Did he give up? Cool.
Took you long enough. Get moving. Pakistan.
I reckon so, big man. You do.
Maniac.
Get your meds.
I'm actually okay.
Medical station. The deep archives are waiting, but I'm not. Knock yourself down. For you.
Goodbye. Uh-oh. My bad.
Please! Just like an open. Back off! Good, I get tired. On my way!
Almost had it.
Target that gunner! Now!
Ooh. Oh, I thought I'd be able to recharge in time. I just ran up to them.
Smile. Thanks. Get through.
Where is it?
Guilty pacified.
Flamer is toast. Get it? Got to heal.
Do you get it?
See him up.
So much. It's lagging the screen.
I see nothing remarkable in it.
Make your way through the cogitator hall. It's not far now.
Oh, took some damage. On the way.
Throw them down. The open is setting a fine example.
Uh-oh. Oh. Thank you.
Medicaid. Want something done? Ask Ogren.
A generous offer. I'll keep it in mind.
No more danger.
Gunner!
I don't know where that shot's coming from, but okay.
Brigade, run! Come here, right now!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Diamantine!
Someone call for a whip gun.
Ooh, almost. He saved my life. It's so quiet.
Finally reached the deep archive, did ya? About time.
There you go.
Transcend border.
We can't let them pin us here!
Very good.
Uh-oh. Didn't get a good enough push.
Headshot.
I don't know who did it. If it was me, I am sorry.
Well, this is turning out to be another
I'll have to review the historical documents.
You should never say that, Wolf. Cosmic humor doesn't like talking. So little brain.
Oops. Alright.
The Psyker might actually be competent! Away with you!
Join up with one another. Form a group.
Bill's working pretty good so far.
You think I'm stupid? I see it in your eyes.
I confess I never expected you to reach
I
that
seen up that I have a visor on.
This is the place. Enjoy the servo skull and follow her lead.
sanction that duty!
How dare you hit me?
Yes, this is the scan location. Require your auspices to track down our quarry.
Practice!
I'm on. Oh,
The server scan awaits your data. I await your compliance.
guys, get it? Oh, where was? It was behind me.
It has reached my attention that you are not retrieving additional data from this scan zone. Might one ask why?
Unsighted!
I got you, brother.
The area contains no more secrets of interest to me. Upload your findings and proceed. Continue your auspice. This location
Hold out.
should provide more necessary data.
Dead as Gordon.
this area. Upload your
Oh, that was quick.
findings to the servo skull.
They're coming if you haven't noticed.
Gonna get my full heal here. Nope. No, get off!
Rain fire! Rain fire! Attacker joins the fray!
They're digging deep!
The attacker kills the
Oh,
we don't have to worry about that sniper!
You got the data? Makes me a happy man. Get out of there.
let's get out of here.
I wonder what awful thing is going to happen next.
I have come! This should even the odds!
That was hella good. Okay, so as you can see, even without the dog, you can actually do kind of pretty good. Now, it would be even better if, you know, there was the dog. Alright, so let's see. New scoreboard using the one that Mr. E likes to use. The range kills, melee kills, damage dealt is pretty good. Though it's kind of cut off, don't you think? Maybe I need to adjust it so it's like not there. It's hard to read.
About this supposed traitor, but you've made war for an unhappy man all over again, and that's good
It's a lot of information to read all at once. I probably like the Vermintide 2 scoreboard better.
Only for a bit, mind. And he went straight back to staring at his data slate.
It's a little too much for my brain to process all these little stats all at once.
But I'd keep your head down if I were you.
Okay. Yes, will it bring it up here? No. We won though. Okay, so what did I think about this build so far? I mean, it did pretty good. It hit hard, did what I wanted. I didn't really go down except for a couple of trapper nets. But other than that, I didn't like get like nailed really hard in a single attack. So I think what we have here might be good. Putting this on might be interesting, but I don't know how often we'll get this to go. I wasn't really keeping track of like forceful, but I felt empowered, I felt strong. And yeah, I missed the dog. I missed the doggy. Alright, well, let me know what you thought about this build. And let me know if there's anything I can improve upon to make this even better. Let me also know if you take this into Havoc and see if it's good or not there. Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you rejects stay safe and well, and Emperor protects. Bye bye.